Just no, done.
You know I gotta come back.
So, welcome back to the House of DeFontaine, and welcome back to seeing me, Joel DeFontaine. You probably know who I am by now, because if you're here, you should. And if you don't know who I am, then I feel like you're going to get to learn, and you're probably either going to like it, like I say all the time, or in many cases, dislike it, but you know, I don't care. So, on today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is fantastic covidiots and where to find them. And don't be fooled, there are many places where you can find them. There are actually people who are not being idiotic, in my opinion, but there are loads of them out there that really are. So first, what I want to talk about is, it's great that we're opening back. Spaces are opening up. They've been opening up a lot of other spaces already, and we had that Super Saturday where people went completely fucking crazy, which was just like, oh my God, get a grip. So we are actually out there now and able to go and enjoy ourselves and just do stuff and see your little bubble of friends and stuff like that, and go to the park and do whatever. Corona is still actually there. It's not gone anywhere. People seem to think like, oh, Corona's gone on holiday, so I will as well. Everyone flying off here and there and everywhere, not realizing that the Corona is still here. I don't feel like anyone doesn't know that the pandemic is still here. I feel like that people have just gotten used to it. And there's some things I get used to, you know, like I've gotten used to getting up really late. I've gotten used to having no mayonnaise in the fridge because, you know, I'm lazy and I'm going to boil it. But I ain't going to get used to Corona being around. No fucking way. One of the things that really shocking me is that people complaining about wearing masks and stuff, like when they're going shopping, which I just find really weird, because you will spend all day wearing a mask, walking down the street, walking here and there, walking everywhere, being like crossing the road, getting away from people. But the moment you go into the shop, like it's like, oh my God, I don't want to have to wear a mask. Like, you can put your mask on. Don't worry about it. Put your mask on. You've got 5 minutes. Rush around that place like supermarket sweep. Pick up your avocado. Pick up kale, whatever the stuff, yeah, and then get it. Get out, bish bash bosh. You're done. There's no problem with it. But then there's just so many Karens out there that are like,
I don't want to wear a mask. My health is bad for me, and oh my God, my doctor said that I shouldn't wear a mask because it's going to impede on me and my head's going to explode.
There's always these excuses to not wearing a mask, but the moment that someone else does something that you don't like, Karen is right there with her bob as well, ready to fucking cause a problem. I think with the masks and stuff, I think that's something that is getting people to think that this is the new normal, that we always, because now they're saying to wear masks in the shops now, which is really stupid that he's saying it like months later. Now you got to wear masks, it's mandatory to wear masks on the tube and in the shop and da-da-da-da-da. You should have been saying that from day one when everyone was spluttering around and dropping like flies. That's when you should have really been saying it, but whatever, we won't go there. Yeah, the mask is a big thing. I personally feel like you need to just stop saying, this is the new normal, this is the new thing, this is the new that, because this ain't the new normal. This is just adjustment. We are just adjusting to something. When we change again, because it's going to change, this isn't the normal, it's going to change again, then are we going to say this is the new normal, and then the next time that changes or something else happens, oh, this is the new normal. We don't want to have that. So I feel like people should be like, we're adjusting, and then we adjust and we adjust and we adjust. That's just it. All these people complaining about other people wearing masks just because they don't want to, it's just so fucking weird. Like, who cares? Moaning about their liberties and my civil rights and oh my God, I should be able to go out and get a haircut. Go over there and drop your droplets over there. Don't bring them over here. Like, stay back, man. It's just like all up in your face. No, I don't need it. End. I really can't stand the hypocrisy of the whole Corona situation, because not that long ago there were people on them streets.
You know, there's a time and a place to protest, because, you know, what about that second wave? And, oh my God, like, you know, I'm all here for equality, but, you know, there's a pandemic out there. We need to be good and be safe.
Those people now are out there being like,
I want a haircut, I want my nails done, I want to get like beauty brow, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to get a fake tan, I want to do...
They're the same ones that were out there cussing before. So I see you, and we all see you, yeah? There's a lot of hypocrisy, and I can't stand it. The whole clap for the NHS. Hey, clap for the NHS. Everyone was on that flex. Oh my God. Oh, thanks, guys. People were even out there doing lives whilst they were clapping. And so then they could see you doing it, saying, thank you for joining me on my live clapping for the NHS. The moment Boris said you can go out and get pissed, gone. Let me get slaughtered. Let me go out and do what I want and stop being a
covidiot.
I want a holiday as well, and I also feel good that people are getting to go on holidays and stuff, and I think if you can go somewhere, give you a bit of a trip and a break from just everything that's going on, you should as well. At the same time, I don't want to hear your moaning. when you get trapped in that country and you have to come back home and you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, choices. There's a lot of cosmetic measures that people are doing as well, saying a lot of stuff, but actually doing nothing.
Following strict COVID guideline rules.
And then you look and you're like, what strict COVID guideline rules are you following? Maybe that's the strict COVID guideline. Don't actually make any strict COVID guidelines. Strict COVID guidelines, it's like a new song. It's like a new Ariana Grande song or something that everyone just loves so much. If you're just gonna say it, just do it. It's easy. Yes, just stop singing that fake Ariana Grande song. So I feel like brands are monetizing people's mental health. And there's people and brands going in those places and being like,
come here, like we're gonna put on the show, we're gonna put on a party.
and then when they get there, there's a price point for you to get into this place. So basically you're monetizing their weak mental state to make them feel like they're gonna get something when really they're going into a position where they're not social distancing, strict COVID guidelines aren't being met. They're monetizing those people's weaknesses. Look after yourself, enjoy yourself, come and have fun, da, 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 da. But it's contradictory if when you get there, you're met with a COVID mosh pit. A lot of brands still out there that are doing the right thing, or at least trying to do the right thing, because you can't always get it right, but it's more about trying to do it. I'm not gonna say, you know, me, but luckily I was raised by my father for all of 2 minutes whilst he was there to do the right thing, and so I do the right thing. I saw a video of a party and they took a picture of the sign that said social distancing and then panned up for you to see. It looked like the end of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when there were all those vampires in the end. People just on each other, in each other, around each other, through each other. I'm assuming this was trying to take the piss. If it wasn't, I don't know what it was. Look after your communities. If your community is only you, I can't help you because you're selfish. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull out some like little facts. This is what I read on the healthline.com and it was fact checked, so don't try it at me like it's some bullshit. There was a Korean researchers looked at a confirmed case of COVID-19 and they eventually traced consecutive confirmed cases back to a nation
Wide dance plus.
okay, so what can I do to make sure that I ain't gonna get another 112 confirmed cases of COVID up in my dance class? How to protect yourself at the gym. Sanitize as much as possible. You may also want to consider wearing a mask while exercising. So if someone's giving you a mask, then you've got a mask that you can wear if you want to. Physical distance yourself can cut the risk of developing COVID-19 too. Those spaces that ain't doing any of those things, they don't care. Also, there are some boutique gyms and gyms that are doing really well, leaving gaps between their classes as well, rather than having a class after class after class after class, which means that you're not actually cleaning those spaces. I feel like the pandemic is like quite interesting in terms of how quick people they think it's gone. People just feel like there's just nothing out every day, partying every day, having house parties and doing this and doing that. We just don't know enough about Corona enough to be thinking that, well, Boris said it, we can go out now. And if you think about it, yeah, Boris said to us at the beginning of the time, oh yeah, I want herd immunity. I want herd immunity. And then everyone was like, nah, oh my God, you want people just to die? Oh my God, you're so bad. And then he went on and said, okay, no, I won't do that. No herd immunity. No. I want something like just lockdown. And then slowly let you out of lockdown with no real guidelines. Go to work, don't go to work, do what you want, don't do it. I don't know, just do what you want. I'm not really bothered. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's up to you. Die, don't die, I don't care. So that's what you're saying to people. And now everyone's like,
well, I'm going to go out, government said that we can do this.
So then he can sit like this and be like, well, I told them not to do that, But I ain't going to just listen to Bojo like that straight away. I'm just not going to do it. Until you go to the doctors and they put an injection in you and they put that Microsoft chip in you so they can read you forever, you're still going to be in the pandemic, yeah? So I feel like we just need to remember that. It might not be a microchip. I'm just saying that. So don't at me like,
Oh my God, you're a conspiracy theorist.
I'm just taking a piss. I am not a conspiracy theorist and I don't judge those that have those conspiracy theories. The conspiracy theorists around Corona and how it was created and what it's for, they don't believe it. It's fine. By the end of the day, created wherever it was created. It could have been created in Dexter's fucking laboratory for all I care. It doesn't make a difference. It's still fucking here. So I basically have been doing this thing called social distancing, having classes where you're socially distancing basically. It's so funny the way I say dancing as well, it sounds so posh. I'm like,
Dancing?
one person is going to be on several different other people. How does that make any sense? Yeah, I feel like social distancing should be a thing that all dance studios should be doing. I'm not saying any of this stuff to be shady to brands or to people and stuff like that.
but I am also saying it to be shady to brands and people and stuff like that.
If you're just like being, you just don't give a fuck. So thanks again for being here and joining me on my little rant today about the fantastic covidiots and where to find them. I would put their places in my bio and stuff like that, and you can just find it here, and you can look over there and you can find them, you can look over there and you can find them. But I don't want you to get corona, so I'm not going to do it. But what I will do is say make sure to subscribe again, subscribe, and yeah, come back again, see what I'm going to be talking about next time. I feel like there's going to be something else. I feel like we're going to get abducted by aliens or something's coming. Come back and see what new thing I'm going to talk about next. Bye. Get out of my house.
You know I gotta come back. Slack.